I have wanted to work with Nick Frost since I first saw him in Shaun of the Dead. Spaced, sorry, that's the first time I saw him, and was kind of obsessed with him. And I met him and told him I was a fan. He doesn't remember. I guess he has a lot of fans. But when I got the script, it just, I wasn't really looking to work, but it was so funny. It was so clever, and it was just exactly the kind of humor I was interested in doing. And the chance to be able to learn how to salsa dance like a pro was huge for me. But really, Nick was the main attraction for me. I play Julia, and I am the new boss at the company which Nick's character Bruce works at, and we have like an instant connection, which is good for her because she's new in town and doesn't have that many friends, and is trying to find the delicate balance between friendship and professionalism. And I think she inspires Bruce to go on this journey towards who he really is, you know, and who he really is the fury of Cuba. You get to know somebody very quickly when you're draped all over them from minute one. But it was a pleasure because Nick was way ahead of me in the training by the time I came in to dance, but we were both a little bit like, what are we doing? And that made it interesting and fun, and it made our partnership solid. And acting with Nick he's just a delight as a human being, and he's so smart, and he's so funny, and he's so sensitive and warm, and it's so easy to improv with him, and it's easy to, nothing feels phony with him, and that's really important to me. Griff is just one of the kindest people I've ever met. And there are so many people and moving pieces in this movie that it's a miracle that he hasn't imploded. And he manages to do all that, direct everybody, and navigate all those opposing forces with aplomb and grace. And it's very, very respectable of him to do that. He's got the patience of 1,000 patient men, and also a really good sense of humor. And the couple times Griff has had to read through scenes with us, he's hilarious. He's like a natural actor. I keep telling him that, but he doesn't want to hear it. He has a natural sense of humor, which I think for this crew is very important because these are some seriously funny people. I think this movie there's something very sweet about it and non-cynical, which is another thing I really like about the script. But I also think it's really funny, and it's hard to be funny without being cynical. And I think it manages to be a nice balance about a person looking for his passion and the thing that makes him feel happy to be alive, and the thing that gives him the courage to move on with his life and makes him happy. But it's also a comedy, you know. I think there's a lot of laughs here, and they're not cheap. They're not done at anybody's expense. But there's something really heartwarming about this film.
天才サルサダンサーが25年後冴えないメタボに
Got the new boss starting this morning. I hear he's a ball buster. Well, I hear apparently he is a she. Wow, who you are? And what a woman. Whoa!
Whoa,
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Just see her, though. She's beautiful. She's like a 10, I'm a 2.
The parsnip, the butterfly.
And she was salsa dancing.
Alice, maybe this is your way in. You could dance.
Let's salsa.
If you really like this girl, salsa your way in.
back. Women like that use guys like you to get advice about men like me.
Yeah, just having a manicure.
燃えるハート、揺れるお肉、メタボ男がサルサでリベンジ。
Arms of an eagle. I said an eagle, not a fucking heron.
I have got something that you don't have. Do you know what that is?
Type 2 diabetes.
Heart.
取り戻せ青春、蘇れ情熱、返り咲け人生。Come back.